Panama Canal is the shortest path between the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans in the entire continent of the Americas. It is a waterway that serves the world trade and transportation industries. For 85 years, it was administered by the United States of America, and now is successfully operated by the Republic of Panama since December 31st, 1999. The Isthmus of Panama lies between Central and South America. In 1513, Las Colonias de Balboa crossed it and discovered that it was only a narrow strip of land separating two oceans. Years later, in 1534, Emperor Charles V of Spain proposed the building of a passageway that would join these two bodies of water. Under the direction of Count Ferdinand de Lesseps, the French were the first to undertake the enormous project. Started in 1888, they toiled for 20 years, but were overcome by tropical diseases and financial troubles. Subsequently, in 1903, Panama and the United States entered into a treaty whereby the United States would build and administer a locks canal. Between 1904 and 1913, more than 75,000 persons worked on the construction of the Panama Canal. Many of these workers came from several European countries and the United States. However, most came from the West Indies, mainly the island of Barbados, which contributed almost 20,000 workers. To this day, the legendary labor and courage of these workers, many of whom gave their lives for this great project, is recognized and honored. The Panama Canal opened on August 15, 1914, with the transit of the steamship Ancon. It takes a ship approximately 8 hours to make an 80-kilometer transit between the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean through the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal has a system of locks consisting of water chambers equipped with entry and exit gates. Its 3 sets of locks have 2 water lanes each, where ships are lifted 26 meters from the level of the Atlantic Ocean to Gatun Lake. Ships then cross the Continental Divide and are lowered to sea level on the Pacific side of the isthmus. The water stored in Gatun Lake is used for this purpose. Starting from the Pacific side at Miraflores Locks, a ship is raised 2 levels to Miraflores Lake, 16.5 meters above sea level. It then arrives at Pedro Miguel, where there is only 1 lock or chamber that raises the ship an additional 9 meters. The ship then enters Gaylord Cut, which is approximately 14 kilometers long and was excavated through the Continental Divide. The ship is now 26 meters above sea level and will sail through Gatun Lake from the north end of Gaylord Cut to Gatun Locks on the Atlantic side. At Gatun Locks, the ship is finally lowered 3 levels to sea level on the Atlantic side of the canal. During blockages, the lock gates close to let water flow by gravity. Each blockage uses approximately 197 million liters of fresh water, which after this operation flows out to sea. Water is the main element for the operation of the canal. Panama has an abundant supply of water because of the lush vegetation in the area and its long rainy season that lasts from May through November. Thanks to these features, the rainy season provides water for approximately 14,000 ships to transit the canal every year. Ships pay tolls in advance to transit the Panama Canal. The lowest toll ever paid for transiting the canal was 36 cents, assessed to Richard Halliburton, who swam the waterway from August 14 through August 23, 1928. The highest tolls currently paid by ships exceed $240,000 US. Since its early days as a republic, Panama kept claiming its full sovereignty over the entire national territory. Toward the end of the 50s and the beginning of the 60s, a nationalistic movement demanded full control of the Republic of Panama over the strip of land known as the Panama Canal Zone. The struggle for sovereignty reached its peak on January 9, 1964, when a group of Panamanian students entered the canal zone and hoisted the Panamanian flag, only to be violently expelled from the area with tragic consequences. As a result of this incident, Panama broke its diplomatic relations with Washington, and this led to an in-depth renegotiation of the relations between Panama and the United States regarding the waterway. Finally, on September 7, 1977, the Torrijos-Carter treaties were signed, abolishing the canal zone and providing for a growing participation of Panamanians in the administration of the canal, and the eventual transfer of the canal to the Republic of Panama. At noon on December 31st, 1999, Panama recovered full sovereignty over its entire national territory. With the arrival of a new millennium, the Panama Canal began preparing for its future challenges. What was formerly a U.S. government agency became a Panama government agency, entrusted with the administration of the canal as a strategic resource that must generate increasing benefits for the Republic of Panama. In the year 2000, the Panama Canal Authority, the autonomous agency of the government of Panama in charge of administering and operating the canal, initiated several studies to respond to the imminent need of increasing the capacity of the waterway. After 6 years of exhaustive studies, the Panama Canal Authority submitted to the government of Panama its proposal for the expansion of the canal by means of a third set of locks. On April 24, 2006, the Panamanian government announced this proposal to the general public. Its objective is to expand the capacity of the canal so it may make increasing and sustainable contributions to the Republic of Panama that may enable it to finance its various development sectors. The canal expansion program also seeks to maintain the competitiveness of the canal and make it more productive, safe, and efficient, and increase the value of the shipping route through Panama. On October 22, 2006, a national referendum was held in Panama on the proposed canal expansion. It was approved by a majority vote. The canal expansion program consists of the construction of 2 locks, one on the Pacific side next to the current locks and another lock on the Atlantic side. The location of the new locks will take advantage of excavations made by the United States in 1939 for a third set of locks. The new system will have water reutilization basins, a feature the existing lock system does not have. The new locks will be 55 meters wide by 426.8 meters long and will allow the transit of ships carrying twice the volume of cargo currently being moved through the Panama Canal. The new lock gates will be rolling tight, different from the existing lock gates, which will facilitate their maintenance. Instead of locomotives, tugboats will be used to assist transiting ships. The canal expansion program also includes the excavation of channels that will provide access to the new locks, as well as the widening and deepening of the existing navigation channels. Likewise, there will be a significant increase to the reserve capacity of Gatun Lake for better utilization of the water supply for the canal watershed. This will ensure that there will be a sufficient drinking water supply for the populated areas in the vicinity of the waterway. With the expansion of the Panama Canal, Panama will be taking an important step that will encourage the development of all sectors of its population. In this manner, the Panama Canal will continue to be a symbol of pride for all the countries of the world, and especially for the people of Panama.
much.